If you take a metal detector in any water, you will find lots of sinkers. Join me to see the wide variety that I find and discover how they are used, their effect on the environment, and stay tuned to see just how many pounds I have found in 6 years. These are my stories from the Signal. It would be very rare for me to step into a stream with my detector and not find at least one sinker. Usually I end up with quite a few. As my day of detecting goes on, my pouch ends up weighed down by all the sinkers. Not being a fisherman myself, I'm curious as to how these are used, since I have so many. Turns out, they provide three primary purposes. 1. They add weight to the line to allow it to be cast farther. 2. They allow the lure to drop quicker into the water. And 3. They assist in getting the lure positioned in the right depth, either supported by a bobber on top or by resting on the bottom and allowing the lure to get moved by the current. Most sinkers I find are made of hard lead, which means there are other elements, such as copper, combined with the lead. Some are designed to roll around a little, like this common one. Some are designed to rest without rolling, like this pyramid. Some other sinkers are designed flat, so as not to roll, such as this tear-shaped sinker, as well as this disc-shaped sinker. Some sinkers are designed not to catch on rocks and vegetation in the stream, and some sinkers are designed to be easily attached, such as these split-shot sinkers that are all tangled up. And then there are the homemade sinkers, typically made from soft or pure lead, like this small clump that was wrapped around the wire, and this chunk of lead that was cut out with a hole punched in, and then this large slab of lead. These homemade sinkers are my favorite to find. There are laws in some states that ban the use of lead, typically if the sinker is under a certain size, as in the case of a split shot. Small lead gets consumed by birds such as eagles because they eat fish that have lures and sinkers attached, or by birds such as loons that mistakenly swallow small pieces of lead thinking they are stone. Stones are swallowed by some birds as part of their digestion process. Some studies suggest that lead is released from sinkers and leached into water if the water is naturally acidic, or through erosion from sand and sediment. While I can't speak to how bad sinkers are on the environment, birds, fish, and other living creatures, I know it isn't good, and I'm glad to help clean up the lead, even if it is a very small fraction of what is actually out there. So just how much of an impact have I made? I've been metal detecting in streams for about 6 years. Where I live, I can only detect from late May to early October. I try to get out for a few hours a week, but plans with my family and friends, and the timing of recent storms makes that difficult to do consistently. But I do take every chance I can get. I have saved all the lead I have found since I started. At first, I would be discouraged. Often lead sounds like coins, but I've gotten pretty good at telling the difference. But when a sinker is next to a coin, to clearly hear the coin, the sinker must be retrieved. So I pull every sinker I can, and now I am on a quest to get as much lead as possible. I figure I'll save up to maybe 150 or 200 pounds and sell it to a recycling facility. I see varying prices, anywhere from 10 cents a pound to 40 cents. Since most of them are hard lead, I think I might get on the lower end, but that still makes most sinkers worth more than a modern penny. For the first time, I've weighed all my sinkers and am currently at 65 pounds.